What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to what's today? Oh, hump day edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Restored Motions and ProCharge EV, ProChargeEV.com. It is a beautiful sunrise here, cold morning. I'm trying not to get hit by a truck. Thank you. Beautiful sunrise, cold morning here in the Napa Valley. You can see behind me, sunrise over there. Sun's coming up just behind me. So it's like 7 a.m. here. So it's 9 back home. This is a huge dog coming the other way. Hang on, I'll show you. So beautiful morning. Hi.
Something with the hoodie she has.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's you not.
Hi. Is she friendly?
Yeah, she's very
Hi.
friendly.
What's your name? It's okay. I don't mind dogs at all. She's fine. Hi.
See
What's
it?
your
But
name?
She needs to learn though.
What's your name?
No. Zara.
Hi, Zara. So good to see you this
See,
morning.
somebody would say she would lick
You're
me.
you're a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. That's a good girl. See, you're friendly. You just want to play, huh? You just want to
I
play.
know, and something with the hoodie. Every time she
Oh.
sees somebody, she wants
I'm
even
so
more.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, Zara. Well, you have a good day. It was nice to see you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Okay. That's a big dog. See? Can you see? That's a big old dog. Dogs love me. I love dogs. Anyway, it is freezing here. It's, I believe, 34 degrees. I've got like 4 layers on, and I'm just going for a walk. I did not bring any like athletic shoes, unfortunately. I did bring 8 pair of sneakers. So I'm wearing my Nike. I'm wearing my black. Can y'all even see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so got here yesterday. Time change obviously throws you off a little bit. So I'm used to waking up early. So I mean, I was up at 4 o'clock here. So 4, try to lay back down, up again at 5, 6. So anyway, I had my alarm set because there was a Nike drop for these the Adobes that I wanted, Dunks. So I'm in line, see if we get them. But full day today, excited about it. Our first wine stop will be at 10:30. We're going to Prisoner. And then lunch at Grot's here in St. Helena. And afternoon distillery, we're going to go see Frank Family. So looking forward to that. This is a beautiful area, man. It's very quaint, beautiful. If you've never been. So we flew into San Fran, and we had about an hour and a half, 45-minute drive from San Francisco to St. Helena. But man, easy drive, beautiful drive the whole way. I'm a little surprised, though, how much, like, hustle and bustle there is right now for it being such a small town. Like, I mean, you can hear the cars. I mean, I'm walking along Main Street. Look, you can see it's Main Street. So I'm walking along Main Street from our hotel into the downtown, St. Helena. So got to see it last night. We rode down here for dinner, but I wanted to see kind of during the day and just walk it, so get a little exercise. So anyway, say some good mornings here, man. See what y'all are. Man, I'm not seeing any comments. That's weird. Could you please drop a comment just to make sure I can see the live comments? Hang on. Live chat. Oh, there we go. My live chat wasn't on. My apologies. Let's see. Cody Boudreaux said, dude, you wear the worst fitting clothes. What does that mean, the worst fitting clothes? This hoodie's great, dude. This hoodie fits me great. You're talking about the pants? Yeah, these are like old sweatpants. And they're just warm to sleep in, but I'm just walking around. It's 7 in the morning and nobody cares. If that's what you're talking about. Alex Day, good morning. How about Trey Morgan? So I saw Trey Morgan hit for the cycle. So we landed noon Pacific. So that was 2 Central. So as the game was starting is when we landed. So we're here with another family, with another couple. And my buddy had the game on his phone, and so we're watching in the car, kind of like had it on in the background, you know. And LSU gets down 4-0 in third. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And anyway, so we start talking about sports betting, and I'm like, you know, this would actually be if you could get live. He's like, you can't really bet on college baseball because, you know, there's just too much juice, you know. But like, this would be a time, because LSU's probably going to come back and win this game, right? Like, this would be a time where you'd absolutely like live bet LSU and actually get good odds on it. So we get to the hotel, we get a glass, you know, we all get checked in, get a glass of wine, whatever. And, oh, there we go. Well, of course. So we get a glass of wine, and I say, hey, check the score of the game, 18-4. It's like, yep, that'd have been a winner. So anyway, check out this view, y'all, as I'm walking. I'm like walking, you can't really see it too good, but you could see, I don't know if you could see it, but you can see the sunrise over here. You can see like the light shine through. That's the mountains over there. So we're in the valley, obviously in Napa Valley, but we're heading into, you can see like the little lampposts. Like this is Main Street. We're heading into like downtown, heading into downtown St. Helena. So let's see. Spurs, Larry Garner, what's going on? Roger Dodger. Love that we got to hear your dog voice. You gotta show them your hand. You show them the back of your hand, right? Let them sniff you, smell you out, make sure you're cool. You know, you gotta talk to them in like a dog voice. Oh, hey, what was her name? Zaza? Zara? Hey, Zara, you're a good dog. That's him. You're a good dog. Anyway, Weston Weaver, Thomas Lamont, what's good? Can't say I'm concerned about Thatcher Hurd. His stuff looked good, struggled with location. Yeah, I think that's part of I think we probably saw a little bit of why, you know, he isn't in the rotation to start, right? The guy missed a lot of time with the back injury. I'm sure there's some, you know, finesse, precision, accuracy things that they're working on, and they hope to get him back to that point. So in the meantime, Riley Cooper keeps giving you 6 innings of no-hit shutout baseball. I think I'll take that. Let's see. Shane Danos, good morning. Gulf South, good morning. You all know people who's been to Napa, got advice from, or did E-Rock do all the research and planning? No, so good question, actually. No, we came here last year. And we just did a trip to San Francisco, and we did a day in Napa. So we had like there's all these different like tours and guides and stuff like that. And so we had a guy, you know, who like picked us up at our hotel, drove us up to Napa, we kind of told him what we were looking for, kind of our likes, dislikes, whatever. And so he kind of curated a trip for us. Well, when I got back, Taylor Calandro was like, dude, why didn't you tell me you were going there? Like, we have all kinds of connections. It makes sense, right? I mean, all the vendors and distributors, all these wineries want them to sell their products. So he's like, let me know. So I was like, okay. So I said, hey, dude, we're going back to Napa. So Taylor, big shout out, Taylor Calandro, and several other people who are distributors in Baton Rouge and Louisiana who kind of helped us put all this stuff together. So we kind of told them some that we wanted to go to, and they had some connections, and then other recommendations they made. So it was, so we got a really, really good trip, I think, planned. See, now we're coming into like the downtown. I think you can kind of see it now. Oh, crap, I forgot my money clip. I wanted to get some cash. Oh, well. I'll do it later. Maybe I'll go back, dude. I've got time. It's only 7:15 or whatever it is. So, let's see. Let's see. Apollo Balboa. Happy Lent, Matt. How's the back doing? Back's doing good. Went and saw Crystal last week before we left, because I knew if I was going to be on a plane for as long as I was and then sleeping in a hotel bed. I should have brought my money clip. Gosh, dog it. Anyway. But yeah, back's good. Chance Babin, how about Bear Jones' bomb yesterday? You know what's interesting, Chance? All throughout, it was beautiful, man. Check this out. I don't know if y'all can really even tell, like down the street, the hills in the back. I don't know if you can even tell, but all throughout all the preseason stuff, the thing with Jones was that's what he did. He just kept blasting bombs. So the really encouraging thing about the opening weekend is he was hitting for average. It wasn't just the power. I mean, that was obviously there, but when we were able to see him hit for average, that was a great telltale of his ability overall as a hitter, not just as a power guy.
Adam, walk sign.
The walk sign talks to you. Adam's walk sign. It is so freaking cold this morning, y'all. Oh my God. Like it's free. There's a freeze warning the whole time we're here. It's crazy. Last year we were here, it was like 70. And they were telling us, yeah, it's unseasonably warm when we were here last year. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Y'all see like all the little shops and everything. This is the downtown St. Helena area. Super cool. Very quaint. Woodhouse Chocolate. First American Title Company, whatever that is. Pretty cool. Really, really cool. Really cool spot here, man. Ooh, look, little wine restaurant and bar, little market. Oh, look, a little cafe. People are having breakfast in there. Oh, the Model Bakery. I should go in there. God, dog, I should have brought my freaking... Well, maybe... this is California. They got to do Apple Pay, right? Do Apple Pay. Go get me some coffee. Maybe a bagel. Maybe a scone. Smash that like button if you would. Brad, David, what do you think about the potential rule changes in college football? Love them, Brad. Love them, love them, love them. All of the rules in college football, like stopping the clock on a first down and stopping it when you go out of bounds, all of that was inspired by the opportunity to get more offense in the game. And the reality is college football over the last 2 decades has sped up so much that you don't need the clock. You don't need to manipulate the clock to get more offense in the game. I mean, you've got plenty of offense in the game. So I am all for finding ways to keep the pace of play going and eliminating 4-hour games. I think you're seeing it in baseball right now, and it's not like putting the clock on a lot of stuff in baseball isn't necessarily a thing. It's not like trying to time things out. It's just, I get it. It's intended to promote pace of play. Like, hey, batter, instead of stepping out of the batter's box after every pitch and adjusting both gloves, taking 3 swings, grabbing your cup, spitting, like, pitch, get in the box, and here it comes again. Like, it's just a pace of play thing. And when you're just playing at a better pace, like, games are going to move quicker. And so, the NFL is a perfect example. I mean, the NFL is an offensive-centric game, and their games are like clockwork, done inside of 3 hours and 15 minutes. So, unless you have overtime, of course. So now the sun's kicking, y'all. How about this? Sun's up. Sun's out, guns out. Anyway, so yes, Brad, I love the new rules. Wow, so I just kind of went through the whole downtown. This is beautiful down here, man. Jay Borg, what's up? Matthew Vincent, good morning. Update on Malik Neighbors. Yeah, man, I was told yesterday, we're in the airport, and I got a tip that Malik had been arrested. Just a dumb thing, man. I mean, listen, to be very real, like, if we're just having a very candid moment, I don't blame anyone for wanting protection when they're in New Orleans. It appears the problem there with Malik, and I don't know the full extent of it. I don't know if apparently he was illegally possessing a gun, and that's obviously a problem. But look at this place. So cool. This is great. Thank you. Thank you. I did not have right away, but he just stopped in the middle of the street to let me go. That was nice of him. Boy, this is great, man. Wow. Bespoke, Napa Valley. St. Helena Plaza. Do y'all see this? St. Helena Plaza? Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous little downtown area. Really beautiful. Cold, but very, very beautiful. What were we talking about? Sorry. And I'm sorry for the shaky camera, y'all. I'm just holding it as I walk. Let's see. Oh, Malik. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. So hopefully with Malik it gets cleared up. He's a good young guy, man. I would tell you, genuinely, Malik's a good young guy who I think just probably did a dumb knucklehead thing, man. So what I was saying was I can't blame anyone for wanting to have protection in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. But there's two parts to that. Number one, you can't illegally possess a firearm. And number two, I mean, if you need protection, why are you going down there? You know. So anyway, look at that. Vintage Food Mart. This is great, dude. Great little spot, man. Great little spot down here. Reminds me a lot of Fairhope. You up into Fairhope, Alabama? That little downtown Fairhope area? This reminds me a lot of that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, man. Hunter Broadhead, Matthew Vincent, do you think LSU should bring back Greg McMahon? They're not going to bring back Greg McMahon. Yeah, the Polian stuff, if you go back and look at any of, I know no one will do this, but a grocery store over there? This is great, dude. I know I keep saying, I'm going to go a little farther. If you go to any of the stuff we talked about, potential staff changes and all from after the regular season, when all y'all asked about Polian, over and over and over again I told you Polian wasn't going to be fired. Because Brian Kelly just wants him on staff, respects him, he's kind of his right hand. But he could be reassigned to like an off-field role. And that was kind of always, I think the plan. So, I know that was always, let me put it to you this way. I know that was always a possibility, provided they could find what they felt was an adequate replacement. And I think they had, I don't want to, put it to you this way, they might be getting someone from in the conference, but typically, for whoever asked that question, like you don't make that announcement if you don't already have the replacement. You know what I mean? Like you don't reassign Bill Poley and then start your search, and you certainly don't do it in February. Right before spring football. So, like you've got your replacement, and by the way, pretty crafty as well to make that announcement on Mardi Gras morning. That's hilarious. You try to bury a story, do it that way. Let's see, Samuel Smith, good morning, Brad David, when do you get back home? We come back Saturday. This is going to be dangerous. I kind of want to go a little farther. Yeah, that's Grot's Roadside. We're having lunch there today. But I think I might just go back. Got to cross this bridge, and there's not really a sidewalk for it. It's pretty dangerous. Check this out. It's pretty cool. A little creek running through there. Across this bridge. Pretty cool. If the traffic clears, maybe I'll cross it. Robert Cooley, good morning from Denver. It's 8 degrees. Where'd you get that hoodie? I won. This hoodie is actually staff issued gear. A buddy who was on the previous staff, who not an on-field coach, and not Panamsky, but a buddy who was on the previous staff when they all got let go. I mean, they all just get rid of their gear. So they had a bunch and was like, "Hey, you want some of this gear?" So I got some pretty cool stuff that fit me. So this is one of the hoodies. So it's not for retail. It's just staff gear. Let's see. Chance Babin, what's up, Chance? Did you see the player Detroit Mercy might break pistol scoring records? So I did see that, Chance. Someone brought that up the other day, and we were doing the number. He needed 124 points, and he had 2 games to go. 2 regular season games, and then obviously they'll have their conference tournament. And they're not very good either. So if they get bounced in the first round of the conference tournament, that means he would only have 3 games to score 120 points, 124 points. So he'd have to average 40, which I don't. The only way that it happens, I think, is if they make a run in their conference tournament, or if like their coach is like, bleep it, let him just get up every shot. And they may do that, just to have a chance to to break the record. And if they do, that would suck. But I think it would be a huge illustration, right? This guy would need 5 years to break a record that Pete set in 3 years of basketball with no three-pointer. So we're going to lunch here later today, Gott's Roadside. Supposedly a great spot. And it does not look like it. It does not look like they have indoor seating, and that is a problem. How about Mary? Whoop, sorry. I got to keep my head on a swivel, man. Maryvale Vineyards. How about that? Beautiful. It's beautiful, dude. Everything here is. Everything here is gorgeous. The weather's beautiful. Scenery's beautiful. Just a gorgeous setting. Charter Oak right there. Charter Oak. That's where we had dinner last night. The Charter Oak. Hang on, I'll show you this. The Charter. Whoops. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'll show you the sign when I get closer. But everything is open kitchen. So beautiful restaurant, and you're in the dining room and it's open kitchen. Awesome, by the way. Amazing whiskey selection there as well. They had 3 of the Van Winkles. Had the Michter's 10-year rye. They had 2 Willets I'd never even heard of. One weeded Willet I'd never heard of. Another Willet that was a collab with a distillery in Northern California. Anyway, awesome spot. Charter Oak. Here it is right there. Charter Oak. If you're ever here, highly recommend. Weston Weaver used to live in Fairhope. Yeah, I could live in Fairhope. It's beautiful. Thomas Lamont, just saw the gas price behind you. I didn't see it. What was it? Wendell Norman, what's up? Gulf Set. No. Samuel Smith, get a bagel. Great breakfast. Yeah, man. Hey, Dad, good morning. Nikki C, does LSU men's basketball keep their coach for another year or two? Nikki C, they're going to keep him for more than a year or two, friend. Matt McMahon, I need to get over. Matt McMahon signed an 8-year contract with LSU. And they had to sign him to an 8-year deal because no one was going to take that job inheriting what LSU had because of pending sanctions with the Will Wade stuff and everything. So, I know everybody is super disappointed. It's so funny. All these people just stop in the middle of the road for pedestrians. Thank you. Which is so bizarre. Like, I guess you have to yield. That's bizarre. Like, they stop and if a pedestrian's at a crosswalk, like, they come to, there's no stop sign. They just stop in the middle of the road. That says keep clear. It doesn't say yield. That's weird. It's very nice, but weird. Anyway, yeah, I know LSU basketball's had a really disappointing year. Everybody understands that, but let's see what Matt McMahon can do when he's recruiting without, the shadow of these stipulations, and LSU can really get its NIL opportunities going. And I'll be curious to see. He's a good basketball coach, man. He's got great energy, and he's a good dude, and I believe he'll win. I understand why everybody's disappointed, and I do. It's been a miserable year. But you got to keep in context what he inherited, man. I know it's hard to do, but you got to keep that in context. $5.21 a gallon was the gas price. Gregory Gordy, what's up? Dalton Barnett, Maddie, good morning. Hope you enjoyed the vacay. Morning Scone. Yeah, Morning Scone don't stop. What's up, Bubba Tatum? All right, Bubba Tatum said have a milkshake at Gott's. You know what, Bubba? I'm going to be real honest with you. It's 34 degrees. The chance of me sitting outside and having a milkshake at Gott's is not good. It's which I'm walking by right now, by the way. Here it is. Gott's Roadside. That's where we're having lunch today. Anyway. Let's see. A couple of questions. When did they start using Apple Watch-like tech on the pitcher's wrist to help with pitch calls? How does it work? You know what? I saw that this weekend, Gregory, and we have Wes Johnson weekly on AFR this year, And I'm going to ask him about that whole process, how they signal in the pitches. Because if you remember, what they did prior was the pitching coach, or whoever was calling the pitches, would signal it to the catcher who had an earpiece. And then the catcher would obviously relay the sign. My understanding now is that watch, like the pitching coach from the dugout can call the pitch to the watch. So the pitcher's just looking down, pitcher and catcher each are just looking down at the pitch. And, and that's the process. So, but I'll ask Wes Johnson about it when we have him on AFR. It's so cold. My hand is freezing holding this phone. Whew. All right, I think we might be about done. Any more? Did I miss anybody? Robert Potts on the way to Disney. You look cold. Bro, I am cold. It's free. Like, I said, I don't know if y'all missed it if you just joined. Like, there's a freeze warning here, like, the whole time we're here. So, it's very cold. I think it's 34 right now. So, but it's beautiful. It's sunny and clear and gorgeous. I mean, it's just cold. So, anyway. All right, y'all. Do me a favor. Smash that like button if you would. If you're new, please subscribe up to the channel. Appreciate that as always. Shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com. Restored Motions. Book a session with Crystal Prochet, and ProCharge EV, ProChargeEV.com. All right, y'all. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for taking this morning stroll with me here through beautiful St. Helena. How about we do it again tomorrow? I'm down if y'all are. It's Morning Scone. Until next time. Peace. My hand is frozen.